This might want to. This might want to. This might want to. This might want to.
That I don't want. I want. She don't want. I want to sleep. That's gonna walk low, eh?
laptop power tahu.
Jadi diorang tanya macam mana nak buat tu work. Diorang kan pasal lagu tu. Itu dalam ada dalam kode laptopnya. Macam mana dia nak tukar slide macam mana nak pasal lagu.
Oh, okay.
Mana jadi orang boleh.
Tapi yang backdrop tu dengan wall desktop dan PC. Oh, tapi dia
Dalam sebab nanti nak kena slide. Itu yang problem dia sikit. Jadi sini
dalam selalu sebab dia kena dua. Tak sana pun kena split juga. Kalau dia nak tekan, tak boleh tekan satu. Takkan nak litas sana. Tapi kalau benda ni, mesti dia tak boleh letak. Aku dia nak jaga dia penting. Dan dia tak nampak.
kopi ni kau tak tahu. Dekat desktop tu tukar ni betul.
Kalau boleh kan yang backdrop tadi.
Ada sangat IAM.
Kalau masa nak present ada kayak PowerPoint ni kena tiba. Dia ambil masa kan. Masa tak lah. Minggu kami cepat. Tapi masa ini kita jemput ke inspektor dan jalan dan kita tinggal kalau kita nak
Dia jangan bagus sikit, jangan sendu. Yes. Alright. Ya. Ini tapi
Jangan bagi saling tau.
harga saya.
Go apa? Yes, sir.
portable ni ada berapa? Tempat kat sini tau. Betul, apa khabar? Lama tak jumpa. Lama. Ya. Ingat bagi duit raya.
Tak ada ayo.
Saya haji. But chicken, the other day with husband, waktu tak main pun.
Kali ni kita pun tak suka buat saya. Tahu confirm atau confirm.
Leadership. Yalah, kita akan jumpa dengan official dia bila ada event yang melibatkan tuanku. The next event, tuanku akan launching Polima Clinic Paguh 14 Jun. KLM. Paguh. Kita tengah itulah. Saya itulah. Saya ikut kita. Dia kena ikut Sifu. Ni, this one beyond our control because strict. Not only this area, but same goes that hall. Ni strict, tak rasa warm. Warm kan? Lalu kan ada aircon punya system tu. Ada. Tapi macam biasa lah. Tak ada. Kamu kita minta tu lagi. Masa kita minta last year, kali ni kita minta special because celebrating 40 tahun this year. Ada yang bagi. Kalau dia tengok,
Yang ni tak masuk.
ni come letter lah. Kalau come letter ni, kalau begitu kita boleh add je dalam kita punya jadual yang dah kita keluar lebih awal.
I appreciate you all lah. Your help. In fact, saya sejak lagi satu dia suka. Saya tak suka dalam job. Saya once a week. And then energy. Penuh ada lah. Kalau kita bagi sesuatu. So, I kata my class, I tak nak sikit stress sedikit.
Kau mana boleh je lah.
Thank you so much for
No problem. Tapi dia lah, macam oven dia ni. Kita ada kotak fan tu lah. Itu pun dia ada 4, now ada 2. Mana begitu lagi? Oh, saya bawa ni lah. Ya, hari ni ada komiti.
sama dengan
Gentlemen, this is housekeeping announcement, yeah? So on your table, there are QR codes, okay? There are 2 QR codes and some tables, there are 3, right? So one QR code is for your I-Attend, right? The second one for the e-program book, right? And for the students, you have the QR code for you guys. I think for the students on your table, right? So some tables will have 3, some tables will have 2 QR codes. Okay, so we will have to bear with the heat at the moment because they are still working on the aircon. All right, so be patient, inshallah. B. Abdul Razak, Rector of IIUM, please rise. Stand by. Negaraku and IIUM song.
Speak the way out of the future, share wisdom to the spirit of this revelation and reason. Shall prevail. Merging faith and knowledge, we the Khalifa will fulfill beyond my expand the culture. December, don't you always cry?
Please be seated. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Honorable Professor Emeritus Tan Sri Zulkifli Abdul Razak, Rector of the International Islamic University, Malaysia. Honorable Professor Dr. Nurlida Abu Qasim, Dean, Kuliah of Education. Respected senior officials. Dr. Hazika, the chairman of Takrim 2023, academicians, administrative staff of Kuliah of Education, students, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and a very good morning. Welcome to the Kuliah of Education Takrim 2023, and the theme is Humanizing Quality of Education for Rahmatan Lil-Alamin. So that's the theme, right? Before we begin, let us start our event today with the recitation of Kitab al-Fatiha. To gain barakah and blessings for our event today, I would like to invite Associate Professor Dr. Nick Azizi from Kuliah of Education to lead the dua recitation.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا محمد الأمين المبعوث رحمة للعالمين وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن تبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. اللهم إنا نسألك فواتح الخير وخواتمه وجوامعه وأوله وظاهره وباطنه والدرجات العلى من الجنة آمين. اللهم إنا نسألك خير المسألة وخير الدعاء وخير النجاح وخير العمل وخير الثواب وخير الحياة وخير الممات، وثبتنا وثقل موازيننا وحقق إيماننا وارفع درجاتنا وتقبل صلواتنا واغفر خطيئاتنا ونسألك الدرجات العلى من الجنة آمين. Ya Allah, pada hari ini kami meraihkan kejayaan dan kegembiraan sahabat-sahabat kami dan anak didik kami. Jadikanlah kejayaan mereka pada hari ini sebagai asbab untuk mereka terus menyumbang ke arah pembangunan diri, masyarakat, universiti dan ummah. Oh Allah, we beg you to make our requests as the best of our supplications. We beg you for the best success, the best beauty, and the best rewards. Oh Allah, make our skills heavy with rewards. Make us patient in our actions, passionate in our works, dedicated in our jobs, knowledgeable in our fields, humble in our behavior, strong in our faith, compassionate to our subjects, and tolerant to our differences. O Allah, inspire us with good ideas, protect us from the evil of ourselves, protect us from any calamities, and teach us from your infinite knowledge what we do not know. Allahumma jannibna munkarat, Allahumma jannibna munkarat al-akhlaq wal-a'mal wal-ahwa wal-adwa. Merciful Allah, we have planned our days with many actions to benefit Islam, the Ummah, and this university. Please accept from us. Grant us blessing and mercy and guide us and all university management committee members, dean, directors, staff, and students to the right path with your mercy and rahmah. We beg you to keep showing us the path to our fruitful actions and discussions, and guide us in removing our shortcomings with your mercy and forgiveness. اللهم اجعل جمعنا هذا جمعا مرحوما وتفرقنا من بعده تفرقا معصوما ولا تجعل فينا شقيا ولا محروما وادخلنا برحمتك في عبادك الصالحين. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. صلى الله على سيدنا محمد والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Thank you, Ustaz. Ladies and gentlemen, just bear with us. Inshallah, the air conditioning will come in not too long from now, yeah? So just bear with us. Ladies and gentlemen, acknowledging the Koed scholar and their scholarships, Koed Mini Takrim and Research, and is an academic appreciation event organized to provide an avenue for Kuliah. Some of their objectives are to celebrate and enforce the achievement of academia, of undergraduates, postgraduates, academics, and non-academic staff members at the Kuliah, as well as engage individuals, community in carrying out their intellectual, educational, and social functions. It also seeks to rekindle the spirit to discharge the roles of change and development agents among academic students and alumni of the Kuliah. It also seeks to strengthen the collegiality with various groups of academic community, researchers, scholars, students, and researchers, other researchers. Ladies and gentlemen, I now have the greatest pleasure to invite Honorable Professor Dr. Nurlida Abu Qasim, Dean, Kuliah of Education, to deliver her welcoming address.
Assalamualaikum. All praise is due to Allah Subhanahu. I respect you. On behalf of the education that I have this is an event that is done celebrate, honor, this much awaited event is part of the to recognize staff and students that the students. So it is a day that comes together as a community to reflect not only on the successes but also our areas of improvement and renew our commitment for mission. And it is also a day that very, very appreciated. So it is without question that Takrim Day is not by institutions, objects, and highlighting the ways in which it's helped to foster object excellence. So it is an important day, not only as a day of celebration, but also as a place of opportunity. So once again, my heartfelt gratitude to all the organizing committee, led by Assistant Professor Dr. Rahmatan for their kindness efforts to make this event success. And we keep them. And our deepest gratitude to Professor Emeritus Tansi, Dr. Zulkifli Abdul Razak, Dr. Mayan for here. And I remember that when we invited her, she said that she wouldn't miss this from the words. And also, the internet was I think we were and I welcome to also in that I was
of our beloved Kuliah members who have served the Kuliah with much dedication. And for some of them, we have been very fortunate to be either in their classes or to have worked hand in hand with them. And we are very, very, very happy that the family members can come. So I hope that, untuk menyerikan majlis inilah. So I think it is not just to celebrate the successes, but also to show our appreciation to all. Okay? We are also here to celebrate our students' achievements. Now, the Kuliah of Education has been very, very fortunate because most of our students come from the Center for Foundation Studies. And I've come to know that about 400 to 700 students would apply from CFS. And Alhamdulillah, the Kuliah get to pick the best. So I think, this is, I think, reflected in the number of students who are on the Dean's list from semester after semester. So I was told by Associate Professor Dr. Suraya, there, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, that this intake this year, we get to choose students with no less than 3.5 CGPA to come to the Kuliah of Education. And I think this is a great achievement because I do feel that we have a very good reputation. So Alhamdulillah, also with our recently, Tan Sri, we received 2 awards for the research and publication. Second place as the best Kuliah under the social sciences. And the third one is for securing research grants. So I think that, I can safely say that our members have worked very hard, not only for teaching and learning, but also for research and publication. So, celebrating the students is very important because without the students, apalah kita kan? So we have no place here if the students are not here. So this is why for Koed Takrim, we feel that we must celebrate together with the students and not separately. Okay. I would like to express my sincere appreciation for everybody that have carried out their responsibilities with great dedication, commitment, and amanah. And I'm confident that, that this will foster a culture of excellence and continuous improvement. May Allah, so congratulations to those who are going to win the award. So everything is a secret, very best kept secret. These are the teams. And I told them that, should we need another team to keep a good secret, they will be the ones. Because even in my office, we don't know. I personally don't know who the winners are. Okay. So may Allah reward each and every one abundantly. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Prof. Nurlida. Ladies and gentlemen, I now have the pleasure to invite Emeritus Professor Tan Sri Datuk Zulkifli Abdul Razak, Rector of IIUM, to deliver his speech.
Thank you, Faizah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirrahmanirrahim. Wassalatu wassalamu syafil anbiya musallin sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. To everybody, particularly the Dean, Professor Nurlida, Abu Qasim, organizers of this Takrim, mini Takrim, and also everybody else who are here, winners or otherwise. I am indeed very delighted to be here. I'm supposed to be somewhere else this morning, but that event was cancelled, and Alhamdulillah, I am very delighted to be here. And the Kuliah of Education has a special meaning to me because on the 2nd of August 2018, that was the first Kuliah that I engaged with as I stepped into the new as a new rector then. I remember we had a meeting and we were planning to have a workshop on education, and Alhamdulillah, that turns out to be another milestone for the kuliah. The idea was basically then a simple one: how do we elevate the status of this kuliah being an educational kuliah? And the university is about education. If the university is about education and the kuliah of education is not performing top, then I think something wrong with the university. So the name of the kuliah and the name of the university must go hand in hand. In fact, I think we want to take a lead from this kuliah because they are the torch barriers for education as far as IIUM is concerned. And therefore, that was the idea of why we want to have the workshop, to make sure that this kuliah has got a standing on its own above all other faculty or schools or whatever they want to call it in other universities. We must lead the way. Yeah. And Alhamdulillah, after so many years, I think we're beginning to see that coming on board. And I will just report to you what happened when I was in London just last week, that we are able to meet with the Minister of Education from Maldives, and we have agreed, inshallah, to work very closely within your kuliah and the Ministry of Education in the Maldives in at least three areas. And one is about training their teachers. I think a number of them has been assigned to come. And this will be an ongoing sort of activities so that whatever we teach in this university will be realigned with what Maldives is trying to do. So at the end of the day, we will see the collaboration between Maldives as a nation and this kuliah will be worked on together. And the reason is very simple. We also want to realign their school with what this university is all about. So we're working with another, what we call the Arabia school. They've got a school which is of very high stature. I can mention this because in the World Quranic competition among schools, they rank number 2. Our school has not made a dent yet, but they already ranked number 2. So in other words, they are very serious about this. And our IIC, I think, is working with them in how to make sure that their curriculum, their activities are realigned to this university so that they can be the feeder of this university at one time. So that is 2 projects. And the 3rd project is also to make sure that we work together on the context of climate change and global warming. You know, Maldives is just a small atoll. There were 86 of them, but they are undergoing a very traumatic sort of experience given the climate change. And we want to see how we can also understand from their point of view as a small island, given this tremendous change in terms of climate, how our students can work with them and how they can come here to work with us. So there are 3 or 4 projects. The other 2 are together with the university that we have agreed that we will launch this in July, inshallah, involving our constitutional head and also the First Lady of the university. So the kuliah of education will be the highlight of that collaboration to mark that we are now moving away from the shores of Malaysia into a global scenario. Yeah? That is one which I am very confident it will take off, which means to say now we need to formalize what are the things that we want to do so that when we agree on this collaboration, it will be something that is really ready on the ground. The reports that I've got from the people who have gone to Maldives in trying to arrange this has been so far so good, but we want to make sure that it is perfect by the time we arrive in July. The other experience after that, I was in Qatar for about a week or so, attending some conferences, and again, I am happy to report that the whole thing that we have been doing in the context of community engagement, Usra in action, the things that we are doing in view of outside the classroom activities has been taken up by many other universities and in that particular region. I know Qatar University for sure is interested. They have written to me and say, why can't we come and see you and visit and see what is it that we can learn from you as far as community engagement is concerned. Yeah, I've also got a letter from Koed, also wants to see what we do in the context of moving outside of the classroom. So these are areas that I think we can sort of be very visible and leading the way we want it to make education relevant in the 21st century and beyond. And I'm very happy, and I want to congratulate all of you in the Kuliah for making this happen, although these are baby steps, but I think we can certainly move on into something which is bigger as we move together with other universities around the world as such. So on that point alone, I am very delighted that we are making this progress, and certainly there are many other things that we can do, as we talked about how education would have changed. Yeah, we have not talked about the Chat GPT. Now there's another new one, you know, it's called from the word philosophy, yeah? Philo GPT. In other words, it's not just about chat, it's also about wisdom and how these things are now moving into another level. I don't know whether we can compete with these machines, but somehow or other we need to manage this. And this will be the kind of work that we need to do moving forward if we really want to keep our humanity the way it used to be or the way it ought to be. So the challenges are a lot. And today, I think we are beginning to recognize some of the work that's been done. And I really want to emphasize that this university is not very generous in recognizing people. Yeah, I've been watching, and we are more about, you know, what wrong do you do? We like to catch people doing wrong things. I think it's time to catch people doing the right things and recognizing them. It doesn't have to be a very sophisticated, a very expensive affair. It's just a way of recognition and giving them a lot more encouragement so that they can move on. I think that's all that we need. Yeah, so that we can move on to make sure that what we do has relevance as far as the university is concerned, and also bring some benefits from the people around us. So I'm glad that this mini Takrim has taken place, not only as Nurlida mentioned, to recognize staff, but also students and the community around us, together with people who have left us. And I am really very, very serious about this. We often forget people who are not with us. And in fact, these are the people who actually built the university one way or another. Just because they are not around, I think we should not forget them. So I like to read the list of names here as a recognition by the university that's been given to me. One is a late Professor Hassan Langgulung. One is a Professor Dr. Siddiq Baba. Associate Professor Dr. Marzuki Zainuddin, Professor Dr. Cik Nuraini Hashim, Associate Professor Dr. Adnan Abdul Rashid, Associate Professor Dr. Said Alwi Shabab, Associate Professor Dr. Kamsia Ismail, and Assistant Professor Dr. Rosmaliza Muhammad Kamaluddin. I think she's probably the youngest of the group. Yeah. So these are people who should remain in our memories as people who have contributed. And I want to also highlight that Associate Professor Said Alwi Shabab, who has given us volumes of a collection of books to be placed in the library under the scholastics collection. And I would want to encourage maybe Professor Siddiq have got some books to be donated to the university. Please do so, because that will be part of the legacy of the university that we want to be engaged with and to be in touch with at the same time. So there are many things that we have been written here, but I hope this Takrim thing has also evolved from the whole idea of just quality. Now we are talking about people who work together in teams. Now we are bringing in students and people who have gone away. So this idea of evolving Takrim as a point of recognition is something is important. So I hope we will do this together and make sure that Takrim is alive, and make sure Takrim is not just about winning and taking things away, but about role modeling. In other words, once you are recognized as a winner, quote unquote, of Takrim, you will be the role model for life as far as the kuliah is concerned. In other words, we will look at you as someone who will take this university up beyond the shores of the university. The next move is to go other places and to demonstrate that we are capable of not only within our university, but beyond the shores of the university. That role modeling, I think, is very important, given the kind of issues that we're facing today. We're looking at who are the next Murabi, as it were, and how does this Murabi will perform in a world that is probably very alien to us as we move forward. So on that note, let me thank you once again for this invitation. Let me congratulate you on what you have done, and let me also encourage you to move further, that the sky is the limits as far as we're concerned, and I hope you will see there at one point in our lifetime, inshallah. So, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Tan Sri, for the word of wisdom, and we are all very excited for what is in store for our Kuliah of Education, inshallah. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now please focus on the screens in front of you for a multimedia presentation. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the most awaited event, most awaited session of the event. That is the award presentation. And with that, I would like to invite Professor Dr. Norida, Dean of Education, accompanied by Dr. Azika, to come on stage for the award presentation. And we are going to start with student award. For staff, yeah, administrative staff and also academic staff. Okay, the first one is the Jastra Administrator Award Grade 19 goes to Muhammad Firdaus Roslan. Congratulations. These are all top secret and nobody knows. The next one, Sejahteraan Administrator Award Grade 19, Sister Nurul Murni Aisha. Congratulations, our little petite sister. And the next one, also grade 19, Sejahteraan Administrator Award goes to Yasmin Fauzi. Next is the Sejahteraan Administrator Award Grade 22. Number one is Fajaria Muhammad Yusuf. Yoo-hoo! Pakai lawa ni. The next Sejahteraan Administrator Award Grade 22 goes to Sister Rohayati Zakaria. Ni orang kuat Koed eh. Jangan main, don't play. Next, the Sejahteraan Administrator Award Grade 22 also goes to Sister Nur Azlinda Hussein. For grade 29 and above, Sejahteraan Administrator Award, the first one goes to Brother Muhammad Amir Izzat. Congrats. Jangan gabra. Okay, next one. Grade 29 and above, the second one, Sejahtera Administrator Award, Brother Muhammad Lukman Muda. Come on, orang kuat. Sila. Tak ada dia, tak function Nanti classroom tak function kalau dia tak ada. Okay, congrats. And the third one for grade 29 and above goes to Sister Farhana Zainuddin. Okay, Tania. And now we come to Research and Innovation Award. Number 1, High Impact Responsible Research Award goes to Associate Professor Dr. Mastura Badzis. Okay, next one. Highest Citation in Index Journal Award. You want to know how many? Highest ni. Goes to Assistant Professor Dr. Muhammad Shukri Nordin. Woohoo! Patut pakai smart hari ni. Woohoo! All right, the next one. Community and Industrial Partner Award goes to Professor Dr. Ratnawati Muhammad Ashraf. Yes. Next one, top 3 contributors to IIUM's research performance. Number 1 goes to Professor Dr. Dawood Abdul Malik Yahya Al-Hidabi. Congrats, Prof. The next one, top 3 contributors for research performance goes to Associate Professor Dr. Mastura Badzis. And the third one for contributors to IIUM's research performance goes to Associate Professor Dr. Sekamanya Siraja Abdallah. Steady. Book Publication Award. Okay. Book Publication Award goes to Assistant Professor Dr. Adham Hamawiya. Congrats. Publication Award for Social Writing goes to Assistant Professor Dr. Muhammad Ikram bin Abu Hassan. The next one is Best Teaching Innovation Awards. Number one is Best Teaching Innovation in Virtual Learning Award goes to Assistant Professor, Dr. Muhammad Shukri Nordin. Today is his day. Right? Next, Best Teaching Innovation for Project-Based Learning Award goes to Professor T.S. Dr. Muhammad Sabri Shahir. Next one, Best Teaching Innovation for Experiential Learning Award goes to Professor T.S. Dr. Muhammad Sabri Shahrir again. Ada saja je, saja je. Okay, next one is Best Teaching Innovation for Transdisciplinary Learning Award goes to Professor Dr. Dawood Abdul Malik Yahya Al-Hidawi. Okay, we have come to the Best Educator Award, right? Best Educator Award for Guidance and Counseling. Where are guidance and counseling people? Everywhere. Goes to Assistant Professor Dr. Siti Khalija Kasim. Kerja keras. Ini orang yang sangat bekerja keras. Okay, next one. Best Educator Award for Educational Psychology goes to Associate Professor Dr. Siti Rafia Abdul Hamid. Aniaka. Next, Best Educator for Teaching Arabic as a Second Language goes to Professor T.S. Dr. Muhammad Sabri Shahrir. Oh, 3 hari ni ya. 3 hari ni yang sapu. Oh, belanja kambing. Right. Next, Best Educator for Teaching English as a Second Language goes to Professor Dr. Ainul Mazia Zubairi. Is she here today? Dr. Ainul? In absentia. Okay. Next, Best Educator Award for Leadership goes to Associate Professor Dr. Muhammad Burhan Ibrahim. Okay, baik ini tak gaut. Best Educator Award for Information Technology goes to Professor Dr. Tunku Badaria Tunku Ahmad in absentia. Next, Best Educator Award Curriculum goes to Assistant Professor Dr. Muhammad Ridwan Abdullah. Best Educator Award Islamic Education goes to Associate Professor Dr. Arifin Mamad. Lovely, 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 Mr. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Best Educator Award for Social Foundation goes to Associate Professor Dr. Suhaila Hussein. Buku mana buku? All right. Best Educator Award overall. Okay, overall, Best Educator Award overall goes to Associate Professor Dr. Arifin Mamat. Yeah. Today is a lovely day. Dia tak percaya. Okay. Next, most promising educator award. This one for young lecturers, you know. Most promising goes to Assistant Professor Dr. Zulaika Hazika Zulaika Arif. Sila. 10 tahun lagi jadi dean Okay, next, Integrity Award. Integrity Award for academic staff goes to Associate Professor Dr. Suraya Che Harun. Steady, student from 5. Okay, next one. Integrity Award for administrative staff goes to Sister Azura Haji Amza. And the last, not the last, for the Murabbi Award. Murabbi Award goes to Professor Dato Dr. Muhammad Sahari Nordin in absentia. So just give him a round of applause. Okay, now we are going to give a token of appreciation to our staff that have left us. So the family members are here to take the token of appreciation on behalf. Number one, I would like to call upon that Dr. Khairul Azami Side. This is for Allah Yarham Professor Datuk Dr. Siddiq Baba. And the next one, Associate Professor Dr. Kasih Abu Bakar, the wife of Allah Yarham Associate Professor Dr. Marzuki Haji Zainuddin. And the next one, I invite Dr. Said Marwan Said Azman, the son of Allah Yarhamah Professor Dr. Cik Noraini Hashim. And the next one, I invite Encik Naim Adnan, the son of Allah Yarham Associate Professor Dr. Adnan Abdul Rashid, the wife. And the last one is Ahmad Anik Rizwan, the son of Thank you. Thank you, Tan Sri. Thank you, Prof. And thank you, Dr. Hazika. We would like to convey our heartfelt gratitude to the family members for being here today. Please remember that they were once a Koed family and members and forever will be. Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, that marks the end of our mini Takrim. No, not yet. No, we have some token to be given away. So I would like to invite Dr. Hazika and Prof. Dean to be on stage again. Prof. Dean will deliver a token of appreciation to Tan Sri. Tan Sri, once again, we invite you. Thank you, Tan Sri. And now Dr. Hazika will give a token of appreciation to Prof. Nolida. Token lah. Okay. Dr. Hazika tak ada orang nak bagi dia ke? Tak ada, ada ciannya. Okay, so thank you, ladies. Ladies and gentlemen, that marks the end of our mini Takrim today. And on behalf of the organizing committee, I would like to say Jazakallah khairan kathira to our guests and Koed family members for being here with us. Let's end the event with Tasbih, Kafarah, and Suratul As. Our guests will adjourn for lunch at, I call it the glass house or the glass door, whatever. And we are going to have our lunch here. So thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. So we are going to have a photography session. Don't go yet. So we are going to invite the students first. The students first to come in front. Sorry about this. We are going to have a photography session for the award winners. Sangat gampang lu Tan Sri, maafkan saya. Okay, students first, can you come? Can you please come forward for a photography session? Okay, students, where you? Ada datang. Student society, please. Student society, can you please come forward? Administrators, the award winners, can you please come forward? Administrative staff, can you please come forward? Okay, thank you. Academic staff. Academic staff. Apa tu? Apa? Academic staff, please. Academic staff.